Hello, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody is well watching this. Short video today. I've got a meeting at work in 10 minutes, so it can't be any longer than that. How are things? Things are, for me, pretty good at the moment. I'm probably up in the yellow, green area of that mental health spectrum. Had a good 5k run this morning with Stevie out in the park run route. 5k, good time, 34 minutes. And actually managed a flat out 100-metre sprint at the end, and I mean flat out. It was pretty fast going, so that just completely flooded the body with feel good endorphins. What have I been up to? I've been on a mental health awareness course at work yesterday, and if I'm looking over this way, it's because I've got the slides from the presentation on it from yesterday. It was 2 hours long. I thought I would just share one or two bits from it that might be useful to anybody out there. Certainly I found them quite useful and quite eye-opening. Useful to just store these things away. Health. What is health? Health. They define health as a complete state of physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. So that's health overall, but more specifically, what's mental health? That's defined as a state of well-being in which every individual realises their own potential, can cope with the normal stresses of life, can work productively and fruitfully, and is able to make a contribution to his or her community. So there's quite a lot in there. State of well-being, a state of inner peace, a state of being at ease with yourself, your ability, who you are and where you are in the world. And that comes from within, but that's also controlled and influenced to a certain degree by external factors like your employment, your social status, your financial status, illnesses or issues with family, close friends. All of those things can have an impact on our own mental health. So while there's things that are within our control, there's also a lot of external factors that can make us slide, because there's this mental health spectrum. It's not just a black or white thing. If you imagine it, green and a sliding scale, changing slightly to yellow, sliding down further, yellow to orange, to a deeper red, to almost a black, dark red colour. We've got that whole sliding scale. And daily, we can find ourselves in different positions on that mental health spectrum. Sometimes we can wake up in the morning and be in the red zone, and then we can do something that makes us feel like we've achieved something that we enjoy, something that gives us a sense of pride, and then all of a sudden our mental health slides up the spectrum to the positive, happier yellow and green sides. Myself personally, I've been sort of all over that mental health spectrum, but the goal for me is to consistently try and work and be mindful and focus on keeping myself in that, certainly in that yellow area, and as often as I can, I strive, I try and aspire to being into that green area. So, we all have to do that. So it's important that you remember all those things, that it is a state of well-being which can change, and some of the things in your life you have control over, some of the things in your life you don't have control over, and you need to learn to sort of be at peace and accept that there will always be things in your life that you can't control, but we can change how we react to them, and we can limit through mindfulness how much we let these things influence our emotion, influence our mood, our well-being, how much they control us, essentially. So we all have potential. We are all worth more than what we give ourselves credit for. Quite often other people can see the worth in us, and it takes other people to tell us that there is something good in us. Sometimes we don't see it ourselves. It can take 1 or 100 people to tell us that we are worthy. But we are, all of us are, in different ways, in unique ways. So don't ever accept the fact that you're not worthy of anything good, of anything fruitful, of anything positive coming into your life, because you know what? We are. We all are. We all have the potential to excel in anything that we put our mind to. We can learn new things. We're never too old. We're never too set in our ways. We're never that incapable of learning. It's easy for some, difficult for others, but if you want it, go for it. Do it. You will find a way in your mind to do it. Coping with the normal stresses of life, well, life on a day-to-day basis at the moment can be quite stressful, but temper that with finding good things. If you're going through a particularly stressful time, get time out for yourself. Go and do something that gives you a sense of achievement. Do something that you enjoy. Pick up the phone and arrange to meet up with friends. Go out and do something that you enjoy. Take time away for recharging the batteries, for self-healing. Those are really important. Being able to work positively, productively, fruitfully, getting pleasure from it. Those are all important things as well. And also feeling like we're making a contribution. We all want to be wanted, we all want to be useful, we want to be accepted, we want to be seen as somebody who can contribute. We all have that inside of us. And personally, how I do it is I volunteer at the charity. I organise, I kind of facilitate the running. I enjoy that. Fantastic bunch of lads. In fact, everybody in the charity are fantastic people. I just wish that people would give themselves credit, sometimes a little bit more credit than what they actually think they're worth, because you lot are some of the best people that I've ever met. You are stronger and more resilient than a lot of people that I've met in my previous life, call it my previous life, in years gone by. You all have a certain mental strength. You all have an ability to keep fighting, to keep pushing through when things are dark, when you've got that black dog nipping at your heels, that thing that can drag you down sometimes. It takes a special kind of strength to get up every morning and fight that. And I'm damn proud of every single one of you, and of myself, for fighting through that, for putting coping mechanisms and strategies in place, and getting out and interacting with people and feeling wanted and valued and loved, and feeling a worthwhile human being. Surely that is all any of us want. That's a basic human necessity from my point of view. And everybody watching this, everybody in the charity, you all have it. You've maybe not uncovered that stone and realised it yourself yet. But I'm not an expert by any way, shape or form. But I know I can see things in people. And I don't mean that in a sort of spooky kind of way, but I can see worth in people. I know how hard it is to fight, and I know how much I've developed myself over the months and years. And if I've got it, it goes by logic that everybody else has it as well. So you do have it. You are worth it. We are all worth something in this world. We are all needed. We're all loved. So don't ever forget that. No matter how dark the day, don't ever forget that there's people out there who care about you. There's people who love you. There's people who would miss you if you weren't here. So, on that thought, be all you can be every day. Be positive. Set off with a positive achievement every day and enjoy as much as you can. Be positive. Stay positive. Take strength from your friends. Take strength from whoever will give you that guiding light. And on that note, I wish everybody well. I'm going to sign off. I lied yet again. I'm over. It's 11 minutes. I'm going to be late for my meeting. I hope this meets everybody well, and I hope you get something out of this. Not so much talking about running today, more talking about experiences, lived or learned. There's a message in there, I think, for everybody. So stay safe, enjoy your day, do something you enjoy, do something that makes you feel good about yourself. Signing off, catch you all later, stay safe, look after each other, and most importantly, look after yourselves.